haven't you heard of First Nollywood TV?
Home of Nollywood movies.
Subscribe now.
First Nollywood TV. Go touch that cat. Please, advise your mother and your sister to allow Nwake go drink water and keep the cup. It will be a taboo that her mother died and was buried few months ago. And your mother and your sister will not allow her to rest.
So they are still having issues?
I'm telling you that they ganged up against her. They were beating her up. If not for me and other people, they almost stole all her clothes.
Are you serious?
Get to your house and find out yourself.
We are freeborn of this kingdom, and so our children. This reign in Ogbalak family has long been on, centuries ago. But I, Udeka, will not sit and watch the physically challenged rule our children. Ogbala, it is our consensus agreement that on no account must anyone who is in any way not physically fit sit on the throne of Nsogo Kingdom. And it is standing. No change.
Udeka, you have spoken well. Igwe himself knows that his son, who is a cripple, is a minor in this issue. And let me also let Igwe to know that his plan to get a wife for his son is good. Yes. And we shall also put our eyes and ears on the ground. Let me see how someone who is physically incapacitated will challenge a woman in a matter of procreation.
This is a mockery.
What is mockery?
An insult to the royal family. How dare you speak in such manner before the king? If the king wants his son to sit on the throne while he is still alive, he will do it. And let me also tell any of us with plans of removing this royalty from Ubala dynasty is joking.
Onochie, are you telling all of us here that someone that cannot walk can sit on this throne?
Yes, I say so.
The gods of our ancestors will turn and squeeze that your mouth.
So shall it be to you.
We are custodians of this our culture. Igwe the first had a crippled son during his reign. And it was because of that his last son was made the king. So, Onochie, you do not say what you don't know.
Well, like I said earlier, it is a good one. But we must not take another man's blood as royalty. We must try as much as we can not to outrun our chief.
Had we any such plan?
No one.
Ask
no.
Ask
Imagine.
I don't understand. Igwe. Let me thank all of you for your considerations. I've heard all your contributions. But one thing I want you to note is that I'm still the king. I'm alive. But as far as this matter is concerned, it is hereby closed.
Igwe.
Nwakego, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I have told you a number of times to beat her up anytime she runs her mouth on you. What is wrong with you? What kind of heart do you have? Beat her up if my mother intervenes, push her out. You are my sister. I do not want such maltreatment from any of them. Don't uzo me! Don't uzo me!
Oh, you are telling her to beat up your mother and your sister, eh? Uzo, you are a disgrace to your father.
I can never be a disgrace to my father. Rather, you are, mother. Oh, what has she done? What has she done to you, Aduloma? Every day people are complaining, neighbors are hearing your voice. In fact, mother, the entire community is tired of you. Let this poor girl rest. Mother, let her rest. Please.
Who's that? I regret the day I gave birth to you. You are just a worthless son. You are nothing but a worthless son, Uzochukwu. But I will deal with you. I will deal with you. And that thing there.
Say whatever you like, mother. But try and be a good mother. Because if you were a good woman, you wouldn't have ended up being a second wife.
Eh? Ozarima, are you talking to your mother like that? Ozarima, you're working out on me. Come back here. Hey! Mamuramu. So what happened? How will you? I'm not I don't understand your kind of person. You're too quiet for my liking. You need to show that to Noma that she's a little girl. It's your calmness that is making her feel anyhow.
Shamaka, do you want me to be called a murderer in this village?
How?
If I touch Unoma, she will die. See, Chukwu Okike gave me single bone, and I don't want to be called a killer in this village.
So, she should continue running her mouth and go free? Is that what you're saying?
Listen, Unoma, my sister, is just a little girl who does not see the future and what it holds. My mother is dead and gone. She may think that life is just like that, but without knowing that life is just like a moon that comes out and goes.
Same thing I'm saying. You are too calm. You are too quiet. At least give that silly girl some good slap so she will know her mate.
Uzodinma can keep talking to her, but for me, I will maintain the standard of not beating her. One day, she will realize that I'm her sister.
Don't you think because you've not removed one of her teeth is the reason she doesn't respect you? Look, Wake, beat her up! You need to beat her! Show her that you started seeing your monthly flow before her.
Chamaka, please. I know why I'm keeping quiet, okay? Don't worry about it. It's enough. That day is too late. Honestly.
All I am saying is that I'm not ready to be king. I cannot be king in this condition. So tell father to stop that discussion. Even if it gets to the last of Fala, let someone else take up the mantle. I can't.
Your father is troubled. How can the kingship which has been in Obala family be taken away during his reign? That is the reason we want you to get married. So that the gods will bless us and give us as many children as we desire.
Mother, will Ejike's child be crowned a king even if he's still a child?
Exactly. Any child born of this family is a royal blood. If he is a male child, the throne will still remain vacant until that child is 12 years of age.
You're right, mother. You and father. But I must make the choice of a wife myself. Nobody will choose for me.
You should be praying that they accept you in this your condition.
What is wrong with my condition? At the end of the day, I'm the crown prince of this kingdom.
Oh.
A handsome one at that. So I will make my choice myself.
Don't mind your sister. You will make your choice yourself.
Well, if she has decided to leave, let her go. All I am sure of is that she is our friend, but very mystic in nature. That is what I know.
That same girl was in the stream today. dancing. We couldn't fetch water. We had to plead and plead before she could leave. And we were able to fetch.
Is she still there now?
No. She said she's going to see her friends. And she mentioned both of you. But she don't know my house. She must be joking. I wonder what both of you and that mystic they have in common that will make her to be singing with your names.
Singing with our names?
Please, I'm going in. You will still meet other people there and ask them what they have to do. How can she be singing with our names? Azuke.
I want you to look out for a beautiful maiden for me. Since I cannot walk, I trust you will know a beautiful woman when you see one.
Your Highness, life does not end in being beautiful, but having a beautiful soul. I won't look for a beautiful maiden, but I will keep on searching for a woman who has good manner.
You see, beauty attracts. Beauty is very, very attractive. At least if I cannot ascend the throne after my father as king, let me get married to a woman whom everybody would look at and point at and say, indeed, she is beautiful. When you marry a beautiful woman, she will give birth to beautiful children, male and female.
Your Highness, it is true. But there are some that are beautiful outside, but they will kill you. Before you have that child, I will advise you to wait on the gods.
Soon the maidens will gather for the dance. I don't want to make a wrong choice. Be my eye.
I will, my prince. Do you still want to stay outside or should I take you inside?
Not to worry. Go. I'll call you.
We will not fold our arms and watch Igwe commit this sacrilege. Because we may not be alive when our children will suffer this damage.
Didn't you watch my lips speaking before the king? As if I am the Ono. I don't fear people. I was born into the families of warriors. I look at people's faces and I tell them the truth. As for the king's son, he has a problem. He can never be the crown prince. Yes.
As for being the crown prince, the Igwe has a plan.
I don't understand.
You know, the king said he wants to choose a wife for his son. You know, it is a normal thing for every royal family in this community.
Yes.
He will be crowned that day, thinking that our thought will not go there. And as a crown prince, he can hold forth for his father, even when his father is no more. It makes our defense hopeless and loose.
Hey.
Are you not sensing that?
I can now see the drama.
But it will not work. As long as the king has no son that can stand on his feet, the kingship will vacate that family and it is nobody's fault.
Hey!
You like the yam, right?
I have always praised you. You are a very good cook.
Thank you, Papa. Are you still going to the meeting today?
Maybe after eating. Let me eat.
Papa. So because Mama is not around, that is why you are eating Wakego's food. Continue until the day you eat poison.
Hey, Mama. Did I ever discuss with you and your mother that I will not be eating from my own daughter's pot? What actually gave you this miserable guts to say this?
Papa. Eh? Papa, you know that Wakego, her useless late mother and my mother, we are enemies. They hated my mother and yet you still eat from their pot.
Did you call my mother a useless woman?
Yes, she is useless.
Papa, did you hear that?
No. Please, calm down.
What is it? Eh? What is it, children?
Mbaka, welcome.
Every day, Udeka's compound is a resting ground.
Amam?
Can't you give this old man some peace in his own compound? Eh? Ne, forgive her. She is your younger sister. Learn to tolerate her stupidity.
Ichie, I have taken enough from Uloma. Uloma just called my late mother useless, just for nothing. Eh? Because I give my father food. So what is it now?
Nwakego, sit down. Nwakego, sit down. Mbaka, I have taken my decision. Unoma and her mother must leave my house. I am not a womanizer that loves women. I married Igwe because Nwakego's mother could not continue to give birth. I am the only seed of my father, and as such, I need a son. Is that where I have gone wrong, Mbaka? Have I gone wrong?
Not at all.
If not that, I want Nwakego to have a brother and a sister. This bed bug and her mother brought shame, disgrace, sorrow, agony to my household. Hey, Unoma, how many times did I call you? That poison you mentioned out of this your mouth. We entered this mouth. Nwakego, Nwadika Nnaya, please, Mom, see her as a little girl and always ignore her stupidity, her foolishness. Biko, Mom, Biko. Eh?
Okay, Papa.
Biko. See her as a little girl and ignore her stupidities all the time. Please, Mom, Biko.
Udeka, she does not know the worth of sister. Had it been she knew, she would have relied on her so that the blood can flow very well. Ne, just forgive her. Forgive her. Come to my place later in the evening to collect as many tubers of yams you want.
Baba, thank you.
Yes.
His neck must give birth to Yodo. Ajobi nebu ajuche, ajobi neriamosu. His neck must give birth to Yodo.
Little thing can trigger human beings.
Ajoku na bawobiyo. His neck must give birth to Yodo.
So it's gotten to the point where you call Azukego a water spirit. I liked you the very first day I saw you at the stream. But that shouldn't make you say things behind me.
I don't gossip. I talk to people direct to their faces. Azukego, you have been acting strange. I don't know if you're human or you are a spirit. Your mystical ways have been giving me concern. I have asked you severally if you are human or spirit, but you have not answered me.
Why are you so interested in knowing if I'm a spirit or not? Bridle your tongue, young woman. I do not know why people should be putting eyes on another's life. Anyway, that's by the way. Do not use this water to cook anything today. And tell the others who went to the stream today. This water has been poisoned.
Poisoned? By who?
You have a task of sending this message across. Because this community will experience the worst doom of their lives if they fail to heed to this advice. But as from tomorrow, the stream will be clean and usable again. By the way, what happened to the yam I told you to keep for me the other day?
Don't get me angry. Don't get me angry. You see why I said you are a spirit? Yes, you are a spirit. You said you were hungry. I left to prepare something for you. On returning, you were nowhere to be seen.
And you ate my yam.
Yes, I did.
The water of Nsogu community has been poisoned. Tell your friends not to cook with the water tonight. They can use it for anything aside cooking. It's been poisoned.
We must resist any attempt by the king to impose his physically challenged son on our children. If we allow him to put a cap on that boy's head on the day of his marriage, we are all doomed.
Mbaka, we are custodians of the customs and traditions of this land. Do you think an old man like me would sit down and watch him do such a thing?
Since you are aware, let me go back to my hut.
It's all right. So far, the marriage ceremony date has not been fixed.
No.
Let's keep our fingers crossed till then.
Okay. Okay. I think I should be going. Nwakego!
Papa!
Remember to come to my place and collect what I promised you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey! Alright, send me a word.
Did you see Azukego?
She was in my hut when I came back from the street.
Same with me. Do you know that my mind skipped when I saw someone sitting like a ghost in our hut until I recognized her? Wago, what sort of a human is she? She even told me that nobody should use water from the stream to cook that it has been poisoned.
Azukego will not kill me.
What is amusing you? Did she tell you the same thing?
No. She only played a prank on me. In as much as she behaves like a ghost, she's funny. She said I should not allow the water to touch the ground. That if the water touches the ground, it will cause an earthquake. As soon as she left, I thought about it and how possible it could be. I got a little quantity of water, pour it on the ground. Then I heard a loud laugh behind me. It was Azukego laughing at me. So don't mind her. Azukego.
Ogo, are you sure?
I am very sure. Let me follow you to your hut. I will drink the water myself. You want to tell me that the entire community that fetched the water today, they will all die? Because it's either they are using it to cook or they will drink it. Let me follow you. I will drink the water.
Okay. Let's go so you drink the water.
But wait, it's your hut. You will drink the water first.
You're not serious.
No, you will drink it.
Drink the water.
Hot.
No, you will drink it first.
God, you will drink the water.
You will drink it.
Let's drink the water. You must drink that water.
Azukego gave you that score.
If you're in your friend's house, would you not have access to everything and anything?
Azukego, a friend that wants to kill a friend is not a good friend. And who wants to kill her friend? You, of course. Are you not drinking the same water you told me was poisoned?
Sometimes, do not believe everything you hear. See with your eyes first. You had better learn to start bridling your tongue before it lands you into trouble. I said that because you called me a water spirit without even being sure who exactly I am. The way your mind got troubled when you heard the water was poisoned is the same way people's mind gets troubled.
So you are angry with us?
Angry? I am not angry with both of you. I wouldn't be drinking her water if I am.
Azukego, who are you? You are not ashamed of yourself. Why don't you go and beat your meat? You will kill me today. I will not leave you.
Onoma, leave me alone. Onoma, leave me alone. I swear by the gods I will break your bones if you don't leave me. Leave me alone.
Do what you can now, no. Brother, do what you can now. Fool like you. You always have strength anytime you see me.
What did you just call me?
You heard me. You are a fool.
You called me a fool?
Yes.
You called me a fool.
You will give me today.
Stop now. What's your problem? Stop it. What's your problem? Why are you holding me now? Am I the one you are fighting?
Don't die.
Touch you.
Don't die. We kill you today. It is because of you that he's beating me like this. Stop pretending. You held me and you pushed me away. Then he escaped. You are not going anywhere. Today, it's me and you. Olama, leave my clothes. It's me.
Leave my clothes alone before I kill you here now. Leave my clothes alone.
It's me and you. You will get with me. Hey, hey.
Olama.
Hey.
Olama. Olama.
Young girl, who are you? Will you stop dancing and answer my question? Are you seeing your mate or what? Who are you and what are you doing around this compound?
Whatever I'm doing here does not concern you.
This oath is forbidden from any human from this community. If you are really from Unsogu, you must be aware of that fact. Since no other person has seen you, I want you to leave this place this minute before you will ever regret stepping your feet here.
I find peace here. The gentle breeze that cools my nerves never departs from this vicinity. I will not leave here. This is a hut. Or would you stay if I leave?
Who are you?
I should be asking you that, old man.
Replace your useless and worthless mother who never allowed me to drink water and keep cup. You are very small. You are very small because I will waste your miserable life.
Papa, are you hearing what this woman is vomiting from her mouth? Talking about wasting me, Papa.
She said it and you won't do anything about it. But was your mother not worthless?
Unoma! Egwe! You better leave my daughter in. Leave her alone now! Stop bringing problems into this house. Stop bringing problems! You better talk to your mother. Speak to your mother! This is your useless mother! Now! I will so release my annoying hands on her and what affects the nose will surely affect the eyes.
No, Papa, please. Let it affect only the eyes, don't include the nose. Because my mother has been a thorn on Nwakego's flesh since her mother died. Eh? When her mother was alive, where was she? Did she ever have the courage to touch her? Papa, one thing I've learned in this life is whatever one sows, that he or she must reap.
Good!
You are a disgrace to me! You are a disgrace! You watch her beat your sister! And you were here doing this. Next time I come back and I hear this, you will see what I will do to you. I will beat Unoma, Mama! I will beat Unoma! I will beat her up anytime, any day! If she doesn't learn manners and stop talking to people anyhow, I will beat her up!
Thank you for this love.
Thank you! Beat her again! Try it again! And you! Try it again! Hey, come! Yala!
What is wrong with you?
Try it again! Come on, let's go! Otaka Omaka! Otaka Omaka! Mama, let's go inside. Let's go! What?
Where is the king?
In his chambers.
Okay. Tell him that Ichiono here is here to see him.
His neck must give birth to your
Chi or not Chi, I hope all is well.
I don't think all is well, Your Majesty. If someone should be crossing our boundary.
Our boundary?
Yes, Your Majesty.
How do you mean?
Your Majesty, I saw a young woman singing and dancing in the late Mbeke's hut. Which we all know that the hut was forbidden from anyone in this community. And when I asked, the answer she gave was so annoying.
Mbekude, the one that was killed and thrown into the evil forest?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Is the hut still standing there? I thought by now it should be in ruins.
Your Majesty, the hut is still there. But the very young girl does not know the offense she committed by stepping her feet in that compound.
And you don't know whose daughter she is?
Your Majesty, I have never seen such face in this community.
God.
Your Majesty.
Follow Ishionochie to Mbekude's hut. Bring whoever is there immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Did you find her?
I can't find her.
Okay, go to find her. Hey, where are you going?
Let me check inside.
Don't you know this place is forbidden? Hey! Don't worry, you can't find her.
I can't find her.
No problem, let us go. We will see her one day. Hey?
Haven't you heard of First Nollywood TV? Home of Nollywood movies. Subscribe now. First Nollywood TV. Go talk that.